Yum.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Clown Falls Honda and Clown Falls Subaru. I've lived here my whole life. Most of our employees have lived here their whole life too. Our sales, service, parts, and body shop teams are all staffed with experienced local folks. You know them and they know you. Our dealerships are comfortable, not corporate. Comfortable means we're focused on you. I'm Rob, and I'm glad to know you.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
You had 5 points, you had 5 rebounds, and 11 rebounds, nice double-double in a losing effort for Goliner of 18 points and 11 rebounds, which was nice for her. We didn't have any double-doubles for Oregon Tech.
And you look at it, Bobby, the big key to me, 18 turnovers by Corban. It turned into 22 Oregon Tech points. That was the key in the contest. Time for us to name the Applebee's player of the game. And just a great all-around effort, especially in that second half for Olivia Sprague. 18 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And just another great effort for her. We'll take our final timeout of the postgame show, come back and look ahead to tomorrow. Lady Owls with a win, 66-53. We're back from Danny's house after this. Final time back with you here at Danny Miles Court. Mike Sanford and Bobby Thompson with you as Oregon Tech picks up a victory tonight, 66-59. Fifth in a row by the Lady Owls heading into tomorrow against Bushnell University. A win tomorrow, and all of a sudden Tech jumps way up into the standings heading into next weekend's trip to College Place and to Lewiston. Again, you can join us. Remember, games earlier tomorrow. Our pregame show with Paul Poach at 2:30, and the tip-off here at 3 o'clock as the Lady Owls will go for their 6th win in a row. That's going to do it for our post-game show as the Lady Owls pick up a 66-53 win over Corban University. For the Hall of Famer Bobby Thompson, I'm Mike Sanford. Reminding each and every one of you, just have a great day. Make it a great day. Make sure to tune the dial down to 92.5 KLAD as the Justin Parnell Show is going right now, and the tip-off coming up at the bottom of the hour. But for now, from here in Klamath Falls, we thank you for listening. Good night, everybody.
Gabby after.
Yeah, I heard him. I heard him. All right, let me see if I can get this switched over and get
Okay. Wow.
You need anything? We got about 2 minutes and we're back. I'm going to go get the starters for Corban, and then we should be good.
Henderson is smooth. Henderson is smooth, Mike.
All right. We're there.
Oh, that's his. Mine's here. I'm good. I'm good, Mike. Thank you.
We're a minute out, Bobby. 1 minute.
Okay, thank you. They got a number one out there, and I don't even have a number one. Well. Huh. Let me see your program.
Carter Knox. His name's Carter Knox.
Okay, thank you.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Clown Falls Honda and Clown Falls Subaru. I've lived here my whole life. Most of our employees have lived here their whole life too. Our sales, service, parts, and body shop teams are all staffed with experienced local folks. You know them and they know you. Our dealerships are comfortable and not corporate. Comfortable means we're focused on you. I'm Rob, and I'm glad to know you.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
On their home floor, it was the first league game of the season against Warner Pack. Lost it like 86-81. They have not lost a league game since. And obviously, and Warner Pack, we know, is a good ball club. They gave us all we wanted, and they beat us by 1 point on their floor. But that was on Corban's floor, and it shook them up, and they've been on a dead run ever since.
They definitely have. Elsewhere around the league tonight, Bushnell is at Southern Oregon. That should be an interesting one. Evergreen is at College of Idaho. That's a runaway. C of I with a 35-point lead at halftime in that contest. Eastern Oregon at home as they're taking on Northwest this evening. Warner Pacific playing Lewis Clark State. And earlier today, Multnomah dispatched Walla Walla by a score of 86-66. As we mentioned, Corban comes in 10-3 on the season. They are 6-1 in league play, a game behind College of Idaho, a team that they'll host next week in Salem. Oregon Tech, they have won 3 of their last 4. Tech comes in at 6-7. They are in a logjam at 3-4 in Cascade Conference play. And the key for Tech, if they can get 2 wins this week and get back above the 500 mark, start to elevate themselves in this ultra-tight Cascade Conference race. That's going to do it for our pregame report. When we come back, anthem time. Scott Allen will have our introductions, and Bobby will have the play-by-play. It's Corban and Oregon Tech here at Danny's house on 92.5 KLAD. All right.
Henderson's unbelievable.
like halfway through last
Any other intimidating remarks or actions directed at student athletes, officials, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated. Conduct that is inappropriate will be grounds for removal from the site of competition. Conduct that is always inappropriate is use of profanity, use of derogatory comments, or intimidating remarks, singling out any athlete, coach, official, or team in any negative way, approaching any member of the officiating team anytime prior to, during, or after any contest. Oregon Tech would like to thank you for your cooperation. Now, good luck to both teams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Oregon Institute of Technology at Danny Miles Court. Tonight, the Warriors of Corban University square off with your Oregon Tech Hustlin' Owls. Before we announce tonight's starting lineup, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Our national anthem, and now to the public address announcer, Mr. Scott Allen.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for supporting NAIA Cascade Collegiate Conference Basketball. Here tonight's Lithia, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram starting lineups. First, the visitors from Eugene, Oregon, and Corban University, the Warriors. Starting at guard, the 6'6" senior from Dallas, Texas, number 0, Mateo S.J. Starting at guard, a 5'10" junior from Grants Pass, Oregon, number 2, Taylor Emerson. At guard, the 6'1" senior from San Carlos, California, number 3, Masi Mohammadi. At forward, a 6'9" senior from Pasadena, California, number 4, Darius Henderson. At guard, a 6'5" junior from Roseburg, Oregon, 24, Colin Warman. The Warriors are coached by head coach Taylor Kelly. He's assisted by Nate Quilling, Dominic Florence, Jason Smar, and Mauricio Smith. Light 'em up, Hooter fans! Here tonight's 3-time NAIA national champion, Hustlin' Owl Lithia, starting 5. Starting at guard, the 6-foot sophomore from Sherwood, Oregon, number 2, Jamison Guerra. And at guard, 6'1" sophomore, Vancouver, Washington, number 3, Cam Osborne. At guard, 6'5" sophomore, Wilsonville, Oregon, 23, Deegan Shivers. Headed forward, a 6'2" senior from Petaluma, California, 25, Joey Potts. At forward, 6'7" junior, Mount Shasta, California, 33, Cody Bowman.
There's your starters for the Hustlin' Owls again for Tech. Guerra, Osborne, Shivers, Potts, and Bauman. Corbin, it's a check along with Anderson, Mohammadi, It is Henderson, the big-time player, their leading scorer, and Warmoth as well. It's going to be a good one. I know you're excited to hear the Hall of Fame voice of the Hustlin' Owls, Bobby Thompson.
Well, I agree with you, Mike. I think it's going to be a tremendous game. The Warriors from Corban in gold uniforms, blue numerals, reminds you of the LA Lakers in a way. Oregon Tech, white uniforms, black numerals, tip control by Oregon Tech as we start the game here tonight. This should be a great one. Front court, Guerra with a basketball guarded by Anderson. Guerra now gives the ball up to Shivers. Shivers goes down to Potts. Joy holds it, looks inside, bounces inside. Want to turn around, go up and under Bauman. His shot's blocked. Didn't get a chance to even get it past his ear. And they come the other way. Taylor Anderson out in front, gives the ball to Eschek. Eschek wants to drive down the middle, want to put the ball up and score it. Just that simple from about 5 feet, and it's 2-0 Corban. Here comes Tech back the other way, driving down, pass it way over in the corner. 3 ball on the way. Bingo, bango, bongo. The big 3 by Keegan Shivers, and Tech leads it 3-2. And boy, do we need some of that tonight.
What a great baseline pass by Guerra.
Get the ball good over in the corner, and this time the shot from the kid from Roseburg. No good, over and off. Potts gets the rebound on the miss by Warmoth. Up to Guerra into the front court for Tech. Guerra now out on top to Cody Bauman. Bauman gets it over on the right-hand side. With the ball, Cam Osborne for 3. Over and off, no good. Bauman almost had the rebound, but it went right into the hands of the big guy, Darius Henderson. They come the other way with Taylor Anderson. Anderson wants to drive down the middle. Turns around, looked like he traveled, and they finally called it. The travel, yes indeed.
Right now, Tech leads the turnover 1-0. That's a good sign.
I mean, that's a good sign right now. And they try to put pressure by Anderson in the backcourt. And bringing the ball up for Oregon State Tech will be Bauman. Bauman comes to the front court, gives the ball past the Shivers, now out on top. They go to Guerra for a 3 ball. This one off the iron, no good. And skying to get the rebound was Masi Mohammed for Corban. They come the other way. Taylor Anderson over in the corner, Warmoth. Now they get it into the big guy, Henderson. About a 15-foot jumper, and he was deadly doing that all in the warm-ups. And it's 4-3 in favor of Corban.
That's
and
short.
Almost impossible to stop that shot.
Short corner, 15-foot jumper. That's an easy bucket for a big man.
All right, driving down all the way, taking it to the hoop and lay it in. Oregon Tech right there. Cam Osborne with a bucket, and Tech back ahead 5-4. Taylor Anderson, the junior out of Grants Pass, into the forecourt, gives it out on top. Now they go to Warmoth. Now they go back out to the big guy, Henderson. His shot for 3, in and out, and pops right back out into the hands of Cam Osborne. Osborne quickly across the timeline, gives the ball up to Shivers. Shivers bounces right-hand side to Guerra. Underneath, going to put it up. Count the basket by Guerra. Good pass. Oh, what a pass. And the bucket, and Oregon Tech has their biggest lead of the game. That's 7-4. Here comes Corban back, a 3 ball, just like that, in and out of the hopper. Tough roll on the shot taken by Eschek. Rebound comes off to Tech. Into the front court with the ball is Osborne. Gives it over on the left-hand side to Shivers. Now to Bauman. Now back again into the hand of Osborne. Osborne looks over, finds Joy Potts. Potts way out on the right side. Now comes back out to Osborne. 17 minutes remaining in the first half. Osborne stayed on for 3. Nope, just 2. Foot on the line. And it's 9-4. Tech a 5-point lead. Anderson into the front court for Corban. They have had 3 in a row just go down and pop right back out. All right, driving with the ball is Eschek. Going to drive inside on Bauman. Blocked by Bauman, but right back in the hands of Eschek, and he lays it in. 9-6 the score. Lead of 3 for Tech. It was 5 moments ago. Front court, Oregon Tech has the basketball. They pass it over to Bauman on the left-hand side. Cody will give it back on top now to Guerra. Jamison on the dribble. Jamison gets it back over to Joy Potts. Potts wants to go inside, and we're going to have a travel called on Potts. He hits the deck. Bauman picks him back up. And for Oregon Tech into the game for the first time, the 6'3 senior from Medford, Kyson Faust, comes in, and Bauman will get his first rest here in the first half of play. Ball put back in play. Anderson will bring it up. The junior out of Grants Pass into the front court for Corban. Now to Henderson, back over to Anderson. Anderson now comes back way on top, shot on the way. No, it's a pass underneath the big guy. Henderson, he missed the shot, but the foul on the play, and he's fouled, and the foul will go against Joy Potts, and that is going to be the problem. Potts has to stay in the game.
That's a big matchup. It's interesting that Potts matched up with Henderson on the Corban end of the floor, but they matched up another player on Potts at the other end. So it's interesting to see they're not matching up at either end, but Henderson, good free throw shooter, 18 points and 8 rebounds a game.
Henderson, 85% foul shooter, 39 from the three. Next shot, no good. Rebound cleared off by Kai Faust, 9-7. Tech still leads it by 2. Their biggest lead was 5. Into the front court comes Guerra against Anderson. Guerra pulls the ball back out, now gives it over, driving down. Shivers put up a shot, back iron off the rim, no good. Rebound cleared off by Warmoth. Gets it ahead to Anderson, and they come the other way, do the Warriors of Corban. Anderson wants to drive, pass intended for Henderson, underneath too far, but he steps back, puts it in, and all of a sudden, this game is tied at 9, and they are on a 5-0 run. Get the ball out. Tech, right-hand side to Kai Faust. Now back on top of the ball. Driving down low. Give it to Potts. Oh, Joey Potts, without a doubt, the old Slammerooski. And Tech back ahead, 11-9. Anderson into the front court. Comes to the left-hand side to Warmoth. Throws back out on top to Eschek. Eschek with it, looks for someone to give it to. Still looking, finally gives it over. Now they give it back to Anderson, down to 9. Anderson wants to drive all the way to the hoop, and he misses the lay-in. Wow, what a break for Tech there. Missed the lay-in. Maybe he's just too wide open. Guerra front court, gives it up to Potts. Potts puts it up, shot won't go. Rebound Faust, his shot will go. And Tech back up by 4 on a 4-0 run, and 13-9 for the Hustling Owls. Anderson into the front court on the dribble. Gives it up to Masi Mohammed. Mohammed comes near side to Anderson again, right here in front of us. Guerra right there, like a poor relation, back to Masi Mohammed. His shot is no good. Rebound Potts, get it off to Guerra, will come the other way. Guerra comes into the front court. Jamison now gives it back out on top. Now they give it over to Kai Faust. Faust with it back to Guerra. Guerra holds the ball, 17. Lob inside to Potts. Potts is knocked to the floor. No harm, no foul. Ball still belongs in the hands of Oregon Tech, according to the officials. And they'll have mass substitution now coming in. For Corban into the game is Dirk Hilaire and Reese Van Larup come in. Potts comes out. And also coming out for Oregon Tech is Osborne, which means Blake Jensen came in, and also into the game, Noah Thomas. All right, you've caught up with the players, and now Tech will put the ball in play. 20 on the shot clock, 14:05 on the game clock here in the first half. Driving down, kick the ball back out, and it's going to go clear into the back court. Catching up with it, wanting to go up, and it looked like a nice block, but I think they're going to call a foul on the play against Keegan Shivers. So they're going to call the foul on Shivers, but he kept him from making the bucket. With that, we got a timeout. 13:58 remaining in the first half. Oregon Tech 13, Corban 9. We will return.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Back here at Danny Miles Court, 13-9. Oregon Tech has the lead. The Owls have come out, made 6 of their first 11 field goal attempts. Corban just 4 of 10 from the field, but they'll have free throws coming out of the break as Tech will come out with Faust and Jensen and Shivers, Thomas, and Jamison Guerra.
James Carlson, a 6'9 senior from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, into the game for Corban. At the foul line, it will be Dirk Hilaire. Hilaire at the foul line, 66% shooter. And he will shoot 2, and the first shot is good. And it's 13-10.
Good crowd here tonight, Bobby, especially with the students
Yeah,
being still on break.
Yeah, still on break. Good crowd. Well, they knew it was going to be a great game, and it certainly has been. Second shot made them both, and it's 13-11, and Tech will put the ball back in play. Get it into Guerra. He's harassed in the back court by Hilaire. He gets it to the front court. Now over to Noah Thomas. Thomas back out on top with it to Jensen, who's into the game. Back to Thomas. His shot no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's picked up in the back court there by Reese Van Lip. Comes into the front court. Gives it back to Anderson. Anderson wants to drive. Puts up a little 12-footer off the iron. No. Rebound corral. Jensen tips it over to Noah Thomas. Ahead to Guerra down the far sideline. Jamison pulls the ball back out. Jamison with it. Whips it over on the right side to Thomas. Down the corner to Faust. Kai back out to... they get it back out on top now with the basketball over in the corner again to Guerra. Guerra looking to inside, is going to find the slam jam. Thank you, sir. By what else? I tell you, Blake Jensen. And it's 15-11. Well-designed play, Mike Stafford.
Great slip down the baseline. Easy dunk for Jensen.
All right, Mateo with the ball. Eschek turns in the lane, puts it high off the glass. No, he's fouled on the play, and who's it going to be called on?
I think Kai Faust is going to get whistled for it.
And you're right. You know, I just have to say, hey, Mike, tell us who it is, because you know it. I couldn't even see it.
Justin Parnell asking about the arm bar that Eschek had as he was driving into the paint.
Yeah, arm bars are not legal. Not like that. But we'll see what happens. It's Eschek at the line. He's 63%, so he is human. But he makes the first one nothing but net. All right, back in. Osborne comes back in. He'll replace Guerra. Yeah, out for his first rest for Oregon Tech will be Shivers. And coming back in for Oregon Tech to replace Shivers now is Cody Bauman. And also in for the first time for Oregon Tech is Jay Elmore, the 6'2 sophomore out of Eugene. So 15-12, and the second shot is no good, and it stays at 15-12. Bauman the rebound. Gets the ball ahead to Osborne. Osborne in the front court, guarded by Eschek. Osborne's going to bring it way out near the center line. 12:45 remaining in the first half. Tech leads it by 3. Osborne looking to run a play, gets it out on top to Faust. Now over on the far left-hand side with the ball to Elmore. Back out to Osborne, 10 on the shot clock. Osborne for 3, back iron off, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Tech had a shot at it, but all of a sudden it ended up in Corban's hands, and Taylor brings it to the Anderson to the front court. Gets it back out on top, shot on the way for 3, off the iron, no good on the shot by James Carlson. Tech the rebound. Bauman gets it ahead, and Bauman takes a return pass, goes on the right-hand side to Kai Faust. Faust with the ball, looking down low. He finds Jensen. Jensen with the ball, backs his way in, still backing, gets it back out on top for Oregon Tech with the ball to Elmore. Elmore has it, down to 10 seconds. They get it back out. Cam Osborne with it. Osborne driving inside, looking to get it to someone. Get a pass into Faust. Want to turn? Baseline, foul line jump. No. Scramble for the ball, and it's going to come up in the hands of Corban, and a chance to get closer on this next possession.
That's the defense Corban has made their money on this season, Bobby. Lock it down.
Excellent. They did lock it down, too. Anderson out front with the ball on the dribble, gets it over to Eschek. Eschek wants to drive to the foul line. Now he turns, foul line jumper, a back iron, no good. Rebound, Kai Faust. Gets it out on the far side to Osborne. Down low, put it up, Elmore shot. Oh, would not go. Rebound, Jensen will go. All right, Blake Jensen puts it back in. Tech back to another 5-point lead. They've had it twice now in this ballgame. Anderson looks over at the bench at Coach Taylor. And with that, we got a timeout, 11:07 remaining in the first half. It is your Oregon Tech Hustling Owls 17, the Corban Warriors 12. Back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Clown Falls Honda and Clown Falls Subaru. I've lived here my whole life. Most of our employees have lived here their whole life too. Our sales, service, parts, and body shop teams are all staffed with experienced local folks. You know them and they know you. Our dealerships are comfortable and not corporate. Comfortable means we're focused on you. I'm Rob, and I'm glad to know you.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
Mitchell, the 6'3" senior out of Edison, New Jersey, who's in the game for the first time right now. They have so much talent on that floor for Corban. They certainly do. And we've got a whistle, and a foul is going to be called. And the foul is going to go against Keegan Shivers. That's his second foul. That's a horrible time to get a foul. Wow.
Just means more minutes for a guy on the bench.
Yeah, it's certainly going to. Yes. All right, they take the ball out under their basket. They get it into Carlson way out on top. Carlson will give it back up to Elijah Mitchell. Mitchell going to try to drive in, and he knocks down Osborne. No harm, no foul. Carlson puts up his shot and buries it. And it's 17-14, about a 15-footer.
Surprised they didn't call a flop.
Yeah.
If there wasn't contact.
Yeah. All right, here comes to the front court for Oregon Tech. It's going to be Bauman. Bauman gives the ball up to Elmore. Elmore now over with the ball to Osborne. Cam has it. Cam is almost knocked down. No harm, no foul. Get it over on the right side, down to 10 seconds. Guerra drives down, kicks it over in the corner. Lean in, go up and put it up. Elmore off the glass, and it will not go. It hung on the rim and came off, and now it back into the hands of Corban. Into the front court they go. Carlson has it way out on top. Carlson on the left-hand dribble. The lefty from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Gives the ball in to Hilaire. Hilaire looks at the foul line, goes down low, put the ball up, and that was just way too easy for Jared Franklin, the 6'5" sophomore from Tacoma, who came in during that last timeout. And they are now within one of Tech at 17-16, 9:40 remaining first half. Guerra on the dribble, drives baseline, wants to go, kicks it out in the corner, and driving in, and that was not a hard call to make. They called a charging call on Cam Osborne. I mean, he just absolutely decked the guy. Elmore will come out of the game, and back into the game for Oregon Tech comes Joy Potts. So 17-16, Tech a 1-point lead, but you're getting that fear, Mike Safford. What's coming next?
It's defense that's been the key for Corban
here.
Oh,
has it ever. Corban does not have a foul as of yet, and we have 5. Down, put it high off the glass and in. Not a problem there at all for Dirk Hilaire, and they have their second lead of the game. The first one was on the first bucket. Get it down to Potts, off his finger. They said tipped out of bounds, and they're saying no, it was not touched by Corban. The ball will go back to Corban. And they lead it by 1 at 18-17 as we approach the 9-minute mark here of the first half. Oregon Tech has gone stone cold here and made some mistakes, and they're going to have to bring back in with 2 fouls. Shivers shot no good on the play. Did they call goaltending?
It was goaltending. Okay. Bauman went through the basket to try to block that one.
Well, that's illegal. So now it's a 20-17 game. They have a 3-point lead, and they're on about a 6 or 8-0 run.
8-0 run.
Yeah. All right, Cam Osborne into the front court on the dribble. Cam loses the handle on the ball, and it knocked it away from behind. Another turnover for Oregon Tech. Coming straight down, one driving, and then he loses the hand momentarily and gets it back. That's Elijah Mitchell. Gives it into the foul line. Shot on the way very short by Van Lerup. They get the rebound, backing his way in, wanting to turn. Whale, throw it up, count the basket, and he's fouled. And that's the 3rd foul on Shivers. No, they didn't. They didn't call it on Shivers, I guess. I thought they did, but they called it on Bauman. Break for Oregon Tech there. Oh, and now they have a 5-point lead with a chance to make it 6 as Jared Franklin, the 6'5" sophomore from Tacoma, at the foul line. So they are now on a 10-0 run. Could have been 11 if he'd have made that. And Tech needs some baskets, Mike Safford, in the worst way. Guerra comes to the front court.
Tech's turned it over 4 of the last 5 possessions, Bobby.
And they had done so well before that. Now they get it out. Shivers wants to drive. We have a whistle. And now what's the call?
Hand check on Van Laren.
Okay, that I saw and I thought was that a 23 he's holding up. No, it was 22. And, of course, it was Van Laren. Tech will put the ball back in play. That is just the first foul called on Corban in the entire game. Get it to Potts. Potts, a very sloppy pass. Carlson went up and blocked it. Another turnover for Tech. Tech playing very poorly right now. They played so well for about the first 5-6 minutes of the game, and now they are just the opposite. They're not doing many things right. They want to drive on Shivers. They can't. Get the ball over here, and it's going to be, the ball is going to go over to Oregon Tech. Cody Bauman will take it out, gets it into Guerra.
Big defensive stop there for OIT. Corban had scored on their last 5 possessions.
Yeah, and from coming behind, they have moved up to a 5-point lead. Get the ball over, and it was tipped out of bounds, so it still belongs to Oregon Tech. Coach Kelly putting on a good acting job, saying, what? It's not our ball? Nobody touched it? I love it.
Well, and the interesting thing, Bobby, is that Corban's making this run with Henderson on the bench.
Yeah.
Their best player.
Yeah. I know it. It's and we're making so many mistakes right now. All right, the ball put in by Oregon Tech, 7:25 to go. We got a whistle, we got a foul, and I think the foul is going to go on Elijah Mitchell. We'll see. I think on 5, Elijah Mitchell. Yep. Mitchell will foul, and so coming back in for Corban is going to be Mazi Mohammed. Will come back in. Van Larup will sit down. Tech puts the ball in play. 17 points. Right now, they have been on that number for what would you say, Mike? 5 minutes? 3 ball on the way and buried it by Cam Osborne. And we got a timeout that cuts the lead back to 2. 7:14 remaining, but finally Oregon Tech scores. We'll take a word and come right back.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
66, the other scores. 6 minutes left, first half. Southern leading Bushnell 25-22. Second half, College of Idaho 82, Evergreen 28. Eastern Northwest are tied at 19, and they are tied at halftime. Lewis Clark State and Warner Pacific at 28.
Wow. Okay, thank you. All right, they put the ball in play. Does Corban get the ball back to Elijah Mitchell? Goes in, knocks Cam Osborne down, and they're going to call a block on Osborne, it looks like.
He was sitting there a long time. But it's going to go on Osborne.
It is on Osborne.
His second.
Gets the foul.
Tech over the limit.
Yeah, 7 fouls. They're going to be shooting 1 and 1. And they only have 2 fouls in the entire game.
And what's crazy about that, Bobby, is the fact with the pressure that they're putting on.
How could you only have 2 fouls? And with that, we got a timeout. 6:59 remaining in the first half. Low scoring game, 22-20. And right now, Tech's happy to be within 2.
Back here at Danny Miles Court, Oregon Tech trailing by 2, but free throws coming for Corban, Bobby. Corban in the first half, 9 of 19 from the field, 47%. Tech 9 of 19 from the field, 47%. The difference in the games at the free throw line. Tech hasn't gotten there yet. Corban's 4 out of 7.
Yeah, it's very interesting, and that is going to put Elijah Mitchell there. He is 13 of 18 from the foul line this year, and make it 14 of 19, and now their lead is up to 3.
Corban, a good free throw shooting team on the season, good just overall shooting team on the year.
Yeah, they are. Second one, no good. This time rebound comes off to Cody Bauman, gets it over to Guerra, ahead into the front court. Guerra getting the ball to Osborne. Cam launches a 3, back of the iron, no, and it was all gold jerseys there to pick up the rebound as they blocked out nicely on Oregon Tech. Driving the ball, going straight down, wanting to go up. Fouls is going to be an offensive foul for an arm bar. And I don't think they'll count the basket. And they will not.
It's going to go on Mitchell.
And so Mitchell with the arm bar, no bucket. Tech will get the ball, trailing 23-20. No one said this would be easy. And it's only the third foul. And inbound, how and they come up with it on a steal. Oregon Tech did a poor job of inbounding the ball and laying it in as they pay the price is Corban. And it's now a 5-point lead at 25-20. And Tech does get it across the timeline. Corban is so good with their stealing. This is what you worry about. Whoa. All right. On the dribble. Now they give the ball back to Cam Osborne. Osborne on the drive. Loses the handle again. Osborne's going to drive down, pass down low, and another turnover. I tell you. It's getting there up by 5 now. Taylor Anderson into the front court. Anderson on the dribble. Ball knocked away from behind on Anderson. That a steal for Oregon Tech. Come the other way. Now Guerra with the ball. Gives it back up for a long 3. Off the iron. No good. Would not go on the shot taken by Keegan Shivers. Rebound, and Taylor Anderson will come back to the front court. 5-point lead. That's their biggest lead of the game. We held a 5-point lead, did we not ourselves, Mike?
Multiple times.
Multiple times, and they've outscored us by 10 since. Get the ball over on the side to Warmoth. His shot no good, but it's Gold Shirts getting to the ball. They're beating us to every loose ball. Now, guess who's back in the game? Henderson. Henderson out on top. Gives the ball, and now a long 3 ball on the way by Anderson. It's good. They're ahead by 8. They're starting to pull away near the 5-minute mark. Oregon Tech just not, and it's intercepted on the inbound, and it's blocked by, what a great block by Oregon Tech's Cody Bauman. And now it's just finally knocked out of bounds by Corban. But all of a sudden, we're out of control. We're not keeping control of the ball, Michael.
That's exactly the call. And they may call a foul here. We'll wait to see. Yes, they will call a foul. So it'll be free throws, I think, coming for Tech. They got Mohammadi getting a part of the body as Osborne went in.
When he was shooting. It had to be when he was shooting, or we wouldn't, because that's only the 4th foul on them. And they said he's shooting the ball, but they're not going to count it shooting.
Interesting.
I mean, what is going on? And they get the ball into Kai Faust, and he's going to be called for a travel.
That was the right call.
Of course it was.
Took a big jab step and then another before he put the ball on the floor.
You've got a good officiating crew here, but we're just not paying attention to the game. Our kids are having a heck of a time now. Down 8, and it could go to double digits right here. Eschek gets it across the timeline to Anderson. Anderson comes near right here in front of us, back to Eschek. Eschek holds it, looking around, now goes over on the far side. Long shot from the corner on the way for 3. And he made the shot by Mohammed. Are they counting it?
They're going to call the basket good and a foul on Jay Elmore to boot. So it'll be 1-1 for Corban.
So they counted the basket.
And it was on the rebound.
And it's 31-20. How does that work?
So the foul happened.
Well, the ball was in the air?
was in the air. And we got a timeout.
Wow. Timeout. Oregon Tech is totally Corban's taking over, leading by 11. We'll take a break.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires. I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. It's the third year.
For a limited time, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of Ford tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
In the last 7 minutes.
Okay.
Big surge for Corban on a 19-3 run over the last 7 minutes or so. Tech had a lead at 17-12. It's now 31-20 in favor of the Salem bunch. And Tech just struggling to hang on to the basketball. 10 turnovers here in the first half. And the pressure, the ball pressure has forced Oregon Tech to not get good looks.
Yeah, Corban has just turned up the heat. And the shot on the way is good. And, of course, Warmouth is a 78% foul shooter, 43% three-point shooter out of Roseburg, Oregon. Made them both. And now they have their biggest lead of the night of 13 here in the first half, 33-20, threatening to run away and put it in the back seat and head over to Southern Oregon. All right, Guerra dribbling out on top, goes to the right-hand side with the ball. Now on the dribble is Shivers. Shivers comes back, wants to whirl in the lane, wants to go up, slips, falls, turnover Tech. He's down, come the other way, and there's going to be a foul called against Oregon Tech. I think it's going to be Elmore.
Elmore was just trying to plant his feet, and the player went around. He's like, I'm not just going to give up an easy layup. But
no.
In the same sense.
You put Eschek at the foul line, and Eschek is 63%. He may miss. He could miss both of them.
Bobby, this is just like that College of Idaho game. Tech played so well that first 8 minutes in Caldwell, and then there was about that 8-minute surge where couldn't make a basket.
No.
It was, I believe, it was a 25-4 run there.
Yeah. This may be even worse. Scores 34-20, threatening to go up by 15 with 4:09. The crowd totally taken out of it. They're just shocked. And Tech will bring it out of the back court. Guerra into the front court on the dribble. Gives the ball up to Kyson Faust. Faust has it, looks around, goes back with it to Guerra. He was whacked, no harm, no foul. Now gets it back out on top, 10 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Kai Faust wants to drive in, kick it back over. With the ball is Shivers. He loses it, going to go to the hoop, lay it up, score it, and it's 37-20. And all of a sudden, what at one time was really a good effort has turned into a total disaster. Corban's defense has just totally taken over. The lead is 17, and we've still got 3:20 to go in the half. Guerra drives in, loses the ball again. The Tech does. How many turnovers is that? A dozen now?
Way too many.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Was a horrible turnover. Anderson shot no good. Rebound Faust. Gets it ahead to Guerra down the far sideline to Noah Thomas. Thomas on the dribble. Looking for someone to find. The defense has been suffocating. And finally a foul on Corban. But I'll tell you, I have to say, they play great defense, Mike.
Yes, they do.
And it is tough to get anything going. You can't even get set to do something you want to do. Potts is going to sit down for Oregon Tech. And back into the game for Tech will be Blake Jensen. But 37-20, they are really taking it to us here the last about 9 minutes. All right, get the ball into Jensen. Blake wants to drive in underneath, turns, kicks it back out to Thomas. Now they get it to Shivers. Shivers goes in the corner to Guerra for 3, and he hits it. Jamison Guerra, Shivers the assist, and Tech pulls back to within 14 after trailing by 17. And we will see what happens here in the last 2:30 of the first half. If we can make a mini run of some sort, it will certainly help as you go in at halftime. All right, Eschek gives it over to Mohammed. Now back in the middle of the big guy. He'll put a foul line jump up. No. And they're going to call a foul on Blake Jensen. Jensen will be called for the foul against Henderson. Crowd all over the referee. You can hear him now. And I'll tell you, they're all over him. I think he needs glasses because, wow, no way was there such a foul in that position. And Henderson will shoot 2. First shot, good. He is an excellent shooter. 85% at the foul line, 39 from the 3. And he hasn't played all that much, Mike. And back in here now, and he missed the second one, and we get the rebound with 2:16. It's back up to 38-23, 15-point lead. Tech needs to cut it down to close to, if they can, 10 points. If they can do that. Noah Thomas wants to go to the hoop, and they say a blocking foul is going to be called, and that one is going to be on Henderson. So Darius Henderson, the senior from Pasadena, California, picks up the foul. He's going to come out, and James Carlson, the 6'9 senior from Coeur d'Alene, will replace him. And Tech will put the ball in play. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 2:03 on the game clock, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Corban. But well, a lot of people would have cut through like that and got the lay-in, but Corban is so quick, they got their hand on that ball, knocked it out of bounds. All right, Jensen backs his way in, wants to go up to the hoop, roll it up and in. Nice play by Blake Jensen. He's fouled on the play, and he'll go to the line to shoot. Foul is going to go against James Carlson. He'll pick up his first personal, cuts the lead to 13. Blake at the foul line needs to try to hit this one.
First free throw attempt of the game for Oregon Tech.
And it's good. 3-point play by Jensen. Sitting down for Tech as Shivers back into the game. It's going to be Cody Bauman. Good effort out there by Jensen. He's already got 7 points in the game. I believe he's our leading scorer with 7. It's 38-26. Need another stop right here. Anderson has the ball. Anderson's trying to get by Noah. Going to drive down, go to the hoop. Ball knocked out of bounds beautifully. And they said Anderson was the last one to touch it. Great defense on the play for Oregon Tech by Noah Thomas.
Great job that time by Thomas to be able to go and make a play. It looked like a little blood.
Who's bleeding? Is it Eschek?
It was
Corban player.
It was Anderson.
Was it Anderson? So the Grants Pass Caveman will sit down. And now they've got to go out and find where it is. There's a few spots of blood. Out there trying to find all the spots. So now they're telling he's yelling over there to Masi Muhammad, stay away from the officials or something. I don't know what he was yelling, but maybe where the blood's supposed to be. I don't know if some of it's also on Noah or not. It could be. That was a nice play.
It was Noah Thomas that came in,
he
knocked
really
the
did.
ball away.
He knocked it away. Great play. Knocked it off of him.
Well, we got this little bit of a break, Bobby, looking at the other scores from around a halftime. Bushnell leading at Southern 35-33. College of Idaho has a 108-55 lead on Evergreen. Still 4 minutes left in that game. At nearing halftime, it is now halftime, Eastern Oregon leading Northwest 37-24. Warner Pacific, they are leading LC State 46-41. There's 13 minutes left in that game in Portland. Halftime, Gabby Gascon's going to stop by and chat with us.
Gabby's going to talk
as the Lady Owls had a 66-53 victory over Corban tonight. They're 5th in a row. The Lady Owls now 10-4 on the season. under interim head coach Paul Poach.
And 6-2 with the league.
That's the big thing. They play Bushnell tomorrow. A win tomorrow, they will move ahead of Bushnell in the conference standings. So again, tonight it was 2 5-2 teams. Tomorrow it'll be 2 6-2 teams in the women's side of the Cascade Conference. Also be reminded, if you're coming out to tomorrow night's game as the Hustlin' Owls take on Bushnell, game time is earlier. It is a 5 o'clock start from here at Danny Miles Court. So make sure to get here. We'll have our Justin Parnell show at 4:30 as they're looking to try to find all the blood splatter that came out of the nose of Taylor Anderson.
And if they want to come and see that very good women's game,
exactly, that's a 3 o'clock start.
That's a 3 o'clock start. Be on the air with Coach Poach, 2:30. You and Mike and Coach Poach.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of fun with Paul tomorrow, especially after their big win here today. Hey, you got to give Torrin Combs, one of our work-study kids, coming out doing a little handiwork with the broom. Torrin, Bobby, did a great job during soccer season for us. He was our substitution person in soccer and really made our lives really easily. Hey, we're back to action finally.
Okay, here we go. 38-26. Corban leads it by 12. Was 15 their biggest lead?
15 was the lead.
15, okay. We got a chance to cut it to 10 if we can get a bucket here, or maybe 9 if we get a triple. All right, get the ball into Guerra against pressure. Pressure being put on by Dirk Hilaire. Corban, tremendous defensive effort all season long, as that's why they are where they are, forcing so many turnovers. Now to Noah Thomas, 17. Now back out on top to Cody. Goes over. Guerra for 3. This one in and out. Tough roll. It went down, came back out, and the rebound goes to Corban. And they're in no hurry. They'll kind of take their time coming back to the front court, and that is Van Larup into the front court with the ball. He gives it up to Warmouth. Right here in front of us to Hilaire. Now back into the hands of Van Larup. Drives down, brings it back out. Up on top of the ball, Eschek. Eschek wants to drive to the foul line. Back up, shot on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound. Guerra comes the other way. Down, give it to Faust. Oh, missed the lay-in. But he gets the rebound, put it up and in. And cuts it to 38-28. 40 seconds to go.
Big
Stop
possession
them
right here.
Big possession. Stop them and get another bucket. You could cut it to single digits. Timeout, Corban. 33.5. And are we going to hold it right here?
We're going to hold it right here. That's the problem. We deleted the commercials because we were getting ready for timeout. If I run a commercial, we're going to go for about 5.5 minutes.
No. Just stop it.
But it's just a 30-second timeout. And, again, about a 11-second differential game clock to shot clock. You get the stop, you get down, you make a basket. About the last 2-3 minutes, Tech's done a lot better job offensively moving the basket. The biggest thing is Corban denying the entry pass to the bigs. Potts not getting any touches on the low block. Bauman hasn't scored tonight. So, I mean, those are your 2 or your 3 top scorers.
And the one thing, though, the person that has scored for Oregon Tech has been Blake Jensen.
Yep.
Jensen went right on in and just, he's 6'7", and he fought his way through, and that has really helped. And if, that we had, what would you say? I would say it was about 8 minutes of absolutely we couldn't do anything right. We'd lose the ball, and if we got a shot, it wasn't a good one. Okay, the ball will be put in play by Corban. Taken right out here. Eschek will take it out. The senior from Dallas, Texas. Gets it in, gets a return pass. He's got it. 30 on the shot clock. Oh, wide open. Jim Carlson underneath. James Carlson wide open underneath. Puts it back in. Puts the lead up to 12. Now Tech can play for the last shot. Make sure you get a good one here and just hold it and get the last shot. Hold them to the 40. All right, Guerra dribbling, steer out into the corner. 10 seconds now left on the shot clock. Guerra wants to drive, wants to go in, wants to turn, fade away, 10-footer. Will not go. Rebound momentarily, but it's knocked out by Corban. It had to be knocked out by Corban. I thought it was. And now they're going to give it to Corban. So they've got to, wow. They're going to throw the ball in. They're going to try to take a long shot. Throws it up. No good. Not even close. But that'll end the first half. Corban was brilliant the last 12 minutes. They had about a 12-minute spot in there where they did the job after Tech had built the lead. Well, we're at halftime, and the score is Corban 40, Oregon Tech 28. We will be back in a moment.
Abby's, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Clown Falls Honda and Clown Falls Subaru. I've lived here my whole life. Most of our employees have lived here their whole life too. Our sales, service, parts, and body shop teams are all staffed with experienced local folks. You know them and they know you. Our dealerships are comfortable and not corporate. Comfortable means we're focused on you. I'm Rob, and I'm glad to know you.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
Schwab tires. I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
For a limited time, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
When you think fun, think Clamoya Casino. Win up to $500 cash and a 65-inch TV every Friday during Tune In and Turn On the Fun Friday drawings. Receive top-quality Black Diamond cookware just by earning points on Sundays. New items each week. Get up to 5 times bonus points on Wednesdays. Enjoy a great meal and comfortable hotel room after having fun at the casino. Stay and play at Clamoya Casino in Chiloquin, where winning comes naturally.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
There's a collision happening between science and innovation, environment and technology, thriving together in a place you might not have heard of. But the ones who discover us, they're the originators, working and learning in living labs that produce life-changing results and developing innovations that will change the next millennium. There's a collision happening. Be part of it. Be Oregon Tech.
It's not, no, I was nervous.
There's nothing to be nervous about. We're at halftime here from Danny Miles Court. Oregon Tech trailing Corban in the men's game 40-28. We'll look at the other scores from around the men's side and take a look at the first half numbers. That's next as you listen to Hustlin' Owls Basketball 92.5 KLAD.
I'll practice for next time.
It's easy.
Give me some. Hey, you told me on that headset.
You got it, Gavin. Hey, Liza, that helps. Go to my office for Olivia would be good. Alexis would be good. Corban's SID is listening. She goes, I hope your sidekick doesn't get in trouble for saying that the referee has glasses, needs glasses. So Corban SID, he's listening. Well, who said it? You did. I did. Did the referee need glasses? Yeah. I don't even know that. Oh, yeah. Sure it wasn't you? Oh, yeah. Well, I know.
Here, Liza took this picture. The guy shoots the basket, and his arm is right on our defender like this as he's shooting. Well, isn't that a foul?
It should be.
It should be. And the referee's standing there.
Yeah, I'm going to give you another set.
Oh, thank you.
The problem is so many people keep coming up wanting stat sheets that they end up taking mine and yours.
What was that?
So they keep taking our stat sheets.
Oh. Jensen's perfect, 3 for 3. Thirteen to 5 in turnovers.
(40-28), Oregon Tech trailing here at halftime at home against Corban University. Taking a look at the first half numbers, Tech 12 of 27 from the floor, 44%, 3 of 9 from three-land. Got to the line once, Bobby, and made that free throw. It was Blake Jensen on an and one, but then you look on the flip side, Corban 14 of 28, 50%, 2 of 7 from three, so they're pushing 1,100, almost 1,200 straight games with a made three. They are 2 of 7 from three-land, 10 of 15 from the free throw line. The big number, Bobby, not rebounds. Tech out rebounding a good Corban team, 19 to 15, but it's turnovers.
Yep.
13 turnovers for Tech in the first half, 5 for Corban, and they've turned it into 17 first half points. In fact, Tech with more turnovers here in the first half than they had the entire game against Multnomah last Saturday night.
Yeah, this is the thing you worry about. I mean, that was the one thing, Mike, when I pulled out the stats at the first of the week, and I looked at that of Corban takeaways versus their own turnovers, it was astounding, the figure that was there. And when I worked that against us having more turnovers than we have steals, and it looked like that there would be a differential of anywhere 12 or 13 turnovers, and you look at it right now.
They're halfway
and like
there.
You said, it's halfway there. Halfway there.
The big number that just jumps out at me, combined Joey Potts and Cody Bauman, 1 for 3 from the field. They are not getting touches on the block. As Oregon Tech's leading scorers, Cam Osborne was 7 and Blake Jensen was 7.
Yes, Jensen is 3 for 3 and 1 of 1 at the foul line. And his have been, he's caught it right underneath the basket or dribbled, backed his way in against them and scored.
And I think it's just a little different defense that they're running against him. I think they're so scared of Bauman, so scared of Potts, and have played a little bit off of Blake Jensen. He's made him pay. And hopefully Justin Parnell can make a change offensively to try to get more touches on the low block. 5 for Jamison Guerra in the first half. Tech got 4 off the bench, along with a team-high 6 rebounds from Kyson Faust and 3 points from Keegan Shivers. As Sheck leads the way for Corban with a 7. In fact, for the Warriors, 9 of the 10 players who saw action in that first half scored in the period. Henderson with 6 points, 6 also for Franklin. As we come back,
they've got Shivers for 3 fouls. He doesn't have 3 fouls.
We'll make sure we'll get that fixed here in a moment. We'll take that timeout, make sure we have the right fouls, and we'll be back. Second half's next from here at Danny's house on 92.5 KLAD.
All from Coach Parnell. You and I knew you only had 2. I hadn't looked at that.
Found it.
Did the book have it right? Yeah.
I found it. Elsewhere around the Cascade Conference tonight, games in progress. Bushnell in Ashland taking on Southern Oregon. 12 minutes left of the contest. Bushnell 49, Southern Oregon 43. Bushnell playing very well of late. 13 minutes left of the ball game in LeGrand. Northwest has rallied back. It is Eastern 50, Northwest 47. It is 4 minutes left at Warner Pacific. The Knights 60, Lewis Clark State 53. Games that have gone final. College of Idaho knocks off Evergreen 112-61. And also earlier today was Walla Walla losing at Multnomah. Tech's got to come out with inspired ball here in this second half to see if they can rally back and get back into this contest.
You know, Mike, you are so correct on that, because that 7 or 8 minute where we were there and we could do nothing right, you know, as far as that went, and that's been the whole difference. Other than that, we've played them, you know, we maybe even a little better, and we need to get that going right now. Okay, here we go. Corban puts the ball in play. Anderson has it out on front. Yep, goes to the left-hand side. They go down underneath. It's knocked away from the big guy. Knocked away from Henderson. And Tech will bring it back up the other way. Encouragement from Coach Parnell on that play. You can hear the clapping there in the background. Tech with it. Now to Osborne. Osborne on the left side. Goes down to Potts. Potts with it. Wants to get inside. Gets knocked down. Throws the ball away. Here comes Corban the other way once again. And that should be a charging foul, and it is. As that was like a bull in the china closet. Colin Warmouth just ran right over.
There's a lot of contact other end when Potts was down.
Yeah, he was knocked down and no whistle there. And maybe they decided they better blow it once. All right, 40-28 is your score. That's what it was at halftime. Tech back with the ball in front court. Osborne's got it. Gets it into Potts. It's a bad, but Guerra tracks it down. Guerra has the ball. Drives right here in front of us. Terminus now goes back out. Shivers going to go in. Shivers going to walk his way. Going to go to the hoop. It will not go. Rebound. They get it back. Give it to Potts. He wants to whirl. Throws the ball back. It goes into the back court. It's over and back. Another turnover for Oregon Tech. Playing hard, but just out of control. Out of control.
And Bobby, your guy's coming back in, Blake Jensen.
Yeah, Jensen comes back in. Sitting down will be Potts. So Jensen had a great first half while he was in there. He just calm, cool, and collected. All right, get the ball to Anderson. Anderson comes into the front court. Now gives it up to the big guy, Henderson. Now they give it to Mohammed. His shot good. Mohammed hits the three, and it's now 43-28. The lead at 15. They had that once before, didn't they, Mike?
They did.
And that was the biggest of the game. Tech with the ball over to Guerra. Now back with the ball and screened out. Give it back out now. Here's Jensen for a three. That one really bad. Just hit the side of the board. Just hit glass. That was all. Mohammed comes the other way. Step back. Throws up a three. No, and Guerra's going to be called for the foul. Guerra called for the personal.
And 3 free throws will be coming for Mohammed.
Mohammed's going to shoot 3. Mohammed's 75% this year at the line for Corban. Already leading by 15. Make it 16. That's his first free throw.
You know, Bobby, the very first 8 minutes or so, Tech had 17 points.
Yeah.
They were playing at the pace that they wanted to, and now Corban has dictated that tempo over the last about 15 minutes of this game, and the score is indicative of that.
And he makes the second. Now it's 45-28. Yeah, they totally took us out of our game plan. All right, third one he missed. He made 2 of 3. Tech the rebound. Come the other way with Guerra after the rebound by Bauman. Down here to Shivers. Shivers on the dribble, way out on top, looking. They double team him. Now he gets over to Guerra, down low to Bauman. Bauman wants to back his way in, go up, score. Cody Bauman. And we got our first bucket of the...
In just his second shot attempt.
Yeah.
His first one got blocked by Henderson on the opening play of the game. He hadn't shot since.
Now he has shot. Now he's 1 for 2. Cuts the lead back to 15. Driving with the ball, Warmouth and Shivers. They call a tie-up on the jump. It'll go back to Oregon Tech. Great hustle by Keegan Shivers. Shivers with a great hustle play.
Defensive stops is the only way Tech's going to get back into this game. And they've got to build on them.
Yeah, you have to. They got to start scoring. All right, here comes Guerra to the front court. Guerra on the dribble, terminates his dribble, looks, can't get it inside, so goes to Shivers. Out here, down to 13 on the shot clock. Over, driving down low, and the ball knocked out of bounds. As hitting the floor was Mazi Mohammed. Pops back up. There is 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Tech will take it out under the basket. Guerra looking to get it in, still looking. Nick has to throw it way out on top. And now back to 7 on the shot clock. Driving down, Shivers wants to go in, wants to take it, put it up, short off the rim. Tip up, no good. Jensen gets it. He wants to put it up, and he's fouled on the play. Jensen fouled on the play. Something irked Henderson, and he was screaming at Cody Bauman.
I like the little feistiness.
So Henderson, they're going to take him out. Henderson is going to come out of the game. Carlson wants to come in for him. And his coach saying, what the heck are you doing? We're up 15 points. What are you doing? So right now, he won't even be on. They've got just 4 on the floor. Shot on the way, good by Jensen. He now has 8 in the game. Carlson now comes in after the first shot. And Henderson sitting at the end of the bench. Blake Jensen will have one more. Good again for Jensen, and it's 45-31. Good effort by Jensen, as now in the game, he's got 9 to lead Oregon Tech. Pass over to Eschek. Eschek goes to Carlson on the right. Now they come back out with it to Mohammed. Mohammed launches another 3, no good. Rebound comes long. Shivers up with it, gets it to Guerra as they come to the front court. Need another bucket right here. Got the stop last time. Guerra, got to be careful. Drives in traffic. Wants to whirl, get it over to Jensen. Jensen will give it back. Long 3 ball on the way, and it is buried beautifully by Cam Osborne. And all of a sudden, the lead is 10. And Mike Safford, the crowd's coming back.
That's the key. Got to get the crowd going.
Okay, Anderson with the ball. Gets it over to Eschek. Back to Anderson. Anderson wants to lob it back into Eschek. Eschek guarded there, backs his way in. Eschek still backing, wants to turn around. Bauman, good defense. Eschek throws it up, won't go, tipped up, no good. Rebound, Bauman. Bauman gets the ball out on the far side to Shivers. Osborne for another 3. Trifecta again! Osborne hits his second in a row, and it's 45-38, and here comes OIT. Anderson in the front court, timeout taken by Corban. The fans are on their feet. They've come from 15 down, back to within 7. We'll take the break, and I know you won't go away. We'll be back.
Ten in a row. Oregon Tech on a 10-0 run to cut a 17-point lead down to 7. Defense going to be key, Bobby. See if Tech can continue to get stops.
Okay, they get ready to take it out in front of their bench, and they get the ball into Anderson. Taylor Anderson on the dribble, bounces right-hand side with it. Now they come back out on top to Carlson. Carlson will give it back up to Anderson. Anderson wants to drive down, pull up, foul line jump. Anderson in and out, went down, popped back out. Rebound cleared off by Shivers. Gets the ball ahead to Osborne. Now to Guerra. Guerra comes back this way. They want to get it into Bauman, and not a good pass there, unfortunately, by Blake Jensen.
A little too much oomph on that.
Yeah, a little bit too much, and there was no way we could get to it. And another turnover for Oregon Tech. All right, Anderson comes back to the front court. Need another stop. Need a stop every time. Kicks it out to Carlson. Carlson now out to the long ball shooter, Warbaugh. He's going to fade away. Shot no good. Rebound Carlson underneath. Kicks the ball back out to Anderson. They get another 20, 15 minutes remaining in the game. Anderson's going to pull up, jump another one, and this one is good for 2. And that'll make it 47. That'll stop the 10-0 run by Tech, and it'll put Corban ahead again by 9. Guerra in the front court. Jamison on the dribble. Comes left-hand side. Here's Osborne again. This one missed everything. Going over, but saved in nicely. But unfortunately, the ball went right to Muhammad. He's going to launch a 3 swish. Oh, wow. Boy, if that isn't an exchange, huh? It's back up to a 12-point lead with back-to-back trays, and they're up by a dozen. All right, here comes Tech. Back into the front court. Guerra with it. Guerra on the dribble. Goes right-hand side with the ball. Cody Bauman underneath. Want to put it up. No, it won't go, but he's fouled on the play, and he'll shoot 2.
They're going to get Carlson.
So Carlson picks up his second personal foul, and Bauman will go to the foul line. One place where Cody's game has struggled a little bit has been his foul shooting.
In our pregame interview today, Coach Parnell said he shot 100 free throws every game this week.
Perfect. Nothing but net. Nothing but net for Bauman. And coming out of the game for Tech is Osborne. And coming back into the game is Kai Faust. Second shot, good again. I tell you, practice makes perfect. I love it. And now it's back to a 10-point lead. Great job by Bauman at the foul line. Want to drive down, backs in against Bauman. Escheck, fadeaway shot off the iron, no. Kai Faust gets the rebound. I think Carlson's going to get called for his third.
No, I think they're going to say it's on Jensen.
Jensen. Whoa. Where did that come from?
Wow.
Where did that foul come from?
I didn't see. It must have been way away from the ball.
Oh, yeah. Maybe over there where the kids are sitting in the bleachers or something. I mean, you didn't see it, then nobody could see it.
That one surprised me.
All right, get the ball in way out high to Carlson again. Carlson with it, gives it back now again to Muhammad. Muhammad kicks it over to Warmoth. Warmoth now back, this time to Escheck, down to 10 on the shot clock. Escheck against Bauman, wants to drive in, toss it up, no. They're going to call a foul on Cody Bauman for a block. Bauman will pick up the personal foul, and Escheck will go to the line to shoot 2. 63% shooter, the senior from Dallas, Texas. Averages 11 points a game, and he's got 7 in this one. 10-point lead, and he'll shoot 2. First shot is good. Puts the lead back up to 11. And he'll have one more. Escheck. Deep breath. Put it up. Made it again. And it's up to a 52-40 lead. They're back up by a dozen. We've got to turn up the heat again here like we did early at the start of the second half. Back over. Guerra's going to drive down. Drives in traffic. Clear in traffic. Gets it across over here. Shivers. Foul line jump on the way. Good. Keegan Shivers hits the jumper. Makes it 52-42. Shivers in the game now. Has 5 points. And now. So, clock malfunction or something?
I'm not sure what it was.
I mean,
we saw it happen in the women's game a couple times, too.
Huh. Okay, well, Corban puts the ball back in play. Anderson goes over, bounces it down low to Escheck. Escheck wants to drive in. He wants to turn, wants to throw it up, missed the shot. Rebound pulled off by Shivers. It was good defense in there by Bauman on Escheck. Long 3 by Shivers. Oh, wow. I tell you, right there you want to say bingo, bango, bongo. Big 3. Cuts the lead back to 7. Keegan Shivers now with 8. He can feel it. 52-45, and Osborne, who was feeling it, will come back in. Carlson launches a 3. No, in and out of the hopper. Bauman skies to get the rebound. Guerra down the far sideline. Long pass to Shivers. Shivers has it on this side. Wants to drive down. Wants to go to the hoop. Score it by Shivers. And it's 52-47. Keegan Shivers trying to take over this game. Parnell wants the fans up. And here they come. Anderson comes back to the front court. Anderson wants to drive in. Can't do it. He can't get by Faust. Faust is right there in his hip pocket. Pulls up, long shot, short. Goes out of bounds, tech ball. Great defense by Kyson Faust. He wants all the guys up. And Guerra comes out of the game. Osborne comes back in. 52-47. This has certainly been a game of runs. And the yell leader here right in front of us has gotten them going, I'll tell you. All right. Bring it to the front court with Osborne. Cam on the dribble, guarded by Anderson. Osborne looking inside, gets it into Bauman. Bauman pass is blocked away, and then it's saved back in, and Jensen's got it, and they're going to say, no, it's Oregon Tech ball out of bounds. Jensen,
no, they're going to call foul.
Oh, they are going to call a foul. But it was prior to the basket, though.
Correct. Foul on Carlson, his third.
All right. Nice eyes, Mike. I didn't even see that. I just saw that there was some other. We got knocked down again almost. All right, here we're trying to get it inside. Shot from the corner. Missed everything. And what? What is this?
I think they're calling either. I think could be a flop on. We'll find out. It was an air ball that was shot.
Yeah.
It is a flop on Osborne.
Well, the foul shot is good by Hilaire. Or no, Van Leer made the foul shot. So it's back to a 6-point lead, and the ball goes back to Corban.
I couldn't see it. It was deep in the corner at the other end.
Yeah, I knew that I saw over here, but I didn't see what happened at all. Unlike you. Okay, here comes Corban in the front court. Need another stop. 11:40 remaining in the game. Way out on top, it's Eschek. Eschek with the ball, gives it to Anderson. Anderson wants to drive his way in, can't get through. Going to come back out this way. Now he wants to drive down underneath in traffic. Bounce down. Carlson, no. And we have a whistle and a foul. And the foul is going to go, I believe, on Blake Jensen. And it does. Jensen will pick up the personal foul. And that will send Carlson to the foul line. Carlson is a good foul shooter. Well, he's 63%. Below average for the way you should shoot, but he's shooting them well tonight. Carlson with the bucket. Now Guerra will come back into the game, and getting a rest now, and a needed rest for Oregon Tech, is Bauman. Carlson will have one more. Still plenty of time, Mike Safford. 6-point lead. He could make it 7 here. And he doesn't. He missed it. Rebound Jensen. Jensen clears the ball off, gives it to Cam Osborne. Osborne to the front court. Osborne pulls up. Can't find anybody to throw it to. Now gives it out here, right in front of us to Shivers. Shivers wants to drive down to the baseline. Terminates his dribble. Gets it inside to Faust. Put it up and in on the pass from Shivers.
What a great entry pass.
And it cuts the lead to 5. The energy of a Carlson Faust in there with them, with Shivers and everything between them, it's getting the crowd organized, and Coach Parnell gets them going in a hurry. All right, almost stolen. And a foul? You got to be kidding me. Oh, come on. A foul? He took the ball away from him.
I think he went through the body to get that. At least that's what the officials saw.
Well, wow. Okay. And on Shivers, that will be foul number 3. All right, they get the ball back in. Anderson's got it, wants to get it into the big guy. The big guy's in there again, Henderson. Henderson, fadeaway 6-footer, goes 5. Come the other way with the ball for Oregon Tech is Shivers. Shivers down in traffic. Wanted to fade away, has a shot blocked. He just is not positioned to shoot. Had to get rid of the ball. That was too bad. Need good defensive here. Need the stops, and then we got to run some plays. Got to get either some good threes or something. Get some looks. We're going back into that clone again. Anderson throwing a long three, and he buried it. Wow, that hurts. 57-49. A lead back up to 8, and we approach the 10-minute mark. Still plenty of time, but we got to get stops and we got to make baskets. And now the foul's going to go against Taylor Anderson. Will pick up the personal foul. That is his first foul in this game. Basically, the one thing he's got, and they've got that bloody nose of his. They've got cotton or whatever in his nose, so he won't bleed all over the floor. Osborne has the ball. They double team him. Osborne wants to get it back out. Does. Now they get it back to Cam. Down to 10 seconds. Cam wants to drive down, and we got to travel. They called a travel. Oregon Tech is taking timeout. 9:53 remaining in the game. 57-49 in favor of Corban. We'll be back.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires. I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
For a limited time, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Bobby, here in the second half, Oregon Tech has made 7 of 13 field goals, so they're above the 50% mark in that category. Corban in the second half, they are just 4 out of 13. As Joey Potts, after an extended break, he will be back on the floor for Oregon Tech. 8-point ball game, and I believe it's Tech basketball. For some reason, I thought they'd be inbounding it right in front of us, because I thought that's where
it's going to be Corban. Corban ball.
I'm trying to remember how that, it was the turnover on Osborne. Sometimes I forget too.
Not very often. All right, Anderson into the front court. Gets it over to Eschek. Down low to Henderson. Henderson backing in on Potts. Henderson still backing. They double him. He turns, shoots, misses. Rebound cleared off by Keegan Shivers. Shivers gives it ahead. Now they give it to Faust. Ty wants to go in. His shot is blocked by the big guy, Henderson. Henderson twisted an ankle a little bit or something. He's limping back down the sideline. And now Anderson has the ball over there. Comes over, listens to the coach. Now gives it back out to Henderson. Over to Eschek. Eschek to Anderson. Now to Henderson. He launches a 3. No good. Rebound, all white shirts, and Guerra comes out. Need a big bucket here. Do we ever, Michael? Got to get the crowd back into it. The lead is 8. There's still almost 9 minutes remaining in this game. Guerra drives down to the foul line. Still driving, in traffic, in trouble. Gets it back out to Osborne. Got 10 seconds on the shot clock. Osborne going against Anderson. Loses the ball. Gets it again. Wants to turn. Kick it back out. And the shot is blocked. Shivers had to toss the ball, and it was blocked. And they come down the other way. Driving down into the corner is Hilaire. Get it back out now and on top, and now over to Anderson again. Down to 8:25. That was a bad possession for Oregon Tech. Anderson has the ball. Looks inside. Can't find anybody. Goes over to Eschek along the baseline. Eschek wants to drive. They cut him off. Instead, he's going to lob it in to the big guy, Henderson. Henderson against Potts. And that should have been an offensive foul. Nothing is called. And the Tech is shot clock violation. Holy cow, Mike. That was horrible. Tech down. Lay it up and in by Osborne. Wow, I mean the push-offs and everything, and they're not blowing the whistle at all. Where's Rick Batzel when you need him, huh? great, best official ever to come out of Klamath Falls, I'll tell you. Well, look at her on left-hand side. Now they get it back to Anderson. Anderson, Tech trails by 6. Anderson wants to drive, puts up a little shot, no good. Rebound tipped over. Faust has got it. Faust looked like he's coming up slow. I don't know if he twisted an ankle or anything, but they get the ball back out over here in front, way out here at the top. With the ball for Tech is going to be Osborne. Osborne on the dribble. Osborne's going to pull up, 15-footer. Good, and he's fouled. Osborne fouled on the play by Van Leer.
As close as the Owls have been since the first half.
And it's 57-53, and that will send Osborne to the line for 1. Kai Faust comes out. Great run in there for Kyson Faust, I'll tell you. And back into the game for Tech is going to be Cody Bauman. 57-53. The crowd getting close to back into it. And all of a sudden, at the line, 1 shot for Osborne on the way. Perfect. Cam in the game has 18 points.
1 possession game, Bobby.
And we're in 1 possession, 57-54. Anderson gets it in. They go over on the far side with the ball. Now back out on top to Anderson. Anderson comes back over to Eschek, wants to drive in. 8-footer, no. Rebound tipped around, no. Potts comes up with it finally. Gets it ahead. Slow it down, folks, over in the corner. Out for a long 3 on the way. Off the iron, no good. They're too rushed, I thought, Michael. Too rushed. And it's 57-54 still as they come back the other way again. Anderson behind the back. Good dribbling by Anderson. Wants to get it back out way on top to Eschek. Eschek trying to roll. Toss up a shot and it goes in. Eschek hits the shot. He's got 11 in the game now. And it's back to a 5-point lead. 6:30 remaining in the game. Tech needs to get possessions and good shots. Last time down was not a good possession at all. To Potts, way out. Gives it back to Guerra. Guerra drives. Foul line jumps short off the iron. Comes long. Driving with the ball, Shivers. He puts it up. He banks it off the board. Cuts the lead back to 3 at 59-56. Timeout, Oregon Tech. 6:07 remaining in the ball game. Oh, don't you dare go away. We will be back.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Finals in the Cascade Conference tonight. Warner Pacific 71, Lewis Clark State 56. It was College of Idaho 112, Evergreen 61, Multnomah 86, Walla Walla 66. In progress, Eastern about to put away Northwest 81-62. Final seconds, Bushnell 67, Southern 66, 5 seconds left, Southern's basketball.
Wow. Okay, court comes Anderson for Corban. Way out on top to Carlson, who's in the game. Give it up to Warmuth. He goes, so he ran the play beautifully and to the hoop and score it. Now the lead is back up, 61-56. Tech goes down, and we've got a whistle. And a blocking foul is going to go against Corban. And the foul is going to be against, well, it's going to be, if they said, yeah, it's against Corban, so that's got to be Noah Vieira.
It's on Warmouth, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, then they should have been 24 that they put up.
Yep.
Instead of 23. Thank you, because I know the other guy hadn't even been in the game. And that'll send Kai Faust to the line to shoot. Kai Faust at the line. Kyson on the year, 7 of 15 at the line. He struggled this year. He started last year struggling, and then he got it all the way up to 79% at the end of the year. So we'll see what Kai can do here. Down by 5. First shot on the way, no good. Back to the iron, he's shooting 1-1. Rebound came, long 3 ball on the way. Hit the iron, no good. And again, up the rebound by Oregon Tech. Great hustle by Cody. And this time, slam dunk by Potts on the pass from Guerra. And we're back by down only 3. 61-58. Here comes Corban. Anderson to the front court on the dribble. Crowd loving every minute of it. Now they get it over to Muhammad. Muhammad drives in, throws up a prayer, and he's going to hit the deck, and hopefully will be able to get up. And they're going to call the foul. Referee shrugs his shoulders like
they
he didn't know.
Shivers fourth.
Yeah, it's his fourth, but Shivers said, "What did I do?" And he shrugs his shoulders, the official. But Muhammad is down.
He hit his tailbone hard.
He hit hard. I mean, well, he went roaring to the basket, and they're not going to let you go through there. There had to be a foul, that's for certain. And Muhammad, if he can do so, will be going to the line, 75% foul shooter to shoot. 2 on the play. 61-58. Tech trails by 3 with 5:16 remaining in the game. And Mazi Muhammad is up, and now he will shoot. And he says, aren't I shooting 2? The official under the basket, the lead official in the game, evidently they thought he'd signaled 1-1. And the first shot no good. Muhammad will have 1 more. Bobby Thompson alongside Mike Safford. Tough game for the Yotes over there in Caldwell tonight. Second shot is good. He made 1 of 2, so they get the 4-point lead now, 62-58. Tech will put it in play. Out of the backcourt for Oregon Tech. With the ball is Guerra. Guerra on the left-hand dribble. Gets it near side in front of us. Now they go down low to Bauman. Bauman wants to back his way in. Put it up, missed the shot. The rebound is corralled in there by Tech. Get it out in time to Guerra. Guerra with 18 seconds on the shot clock now. Drives down along the baseline. Backs his way in. Good defense by Corban. Now the shot on the way, and it is in and out. Tough roll. Oh, what a heartbreak roll for Shivers. It rattled and popped out. Trailing by 4. Now they need another stop with 4:39 to go. Anderson into the front court. Goes right-hand side to Muhammad. Now they go out on to give it back up now to Wormuth. Wormuth box it off. They're going to run as much clock as they can. Now he gives it back to Muhammad. Muhammad wants to drive, and he should be called for butting a guy. And now they're going to call a foul again. I mean, what? I mean, this is unbelievable. He put his head down, ran right into the stomach of Guerra, and then pops up, starts to go, and hits the deck, and Guerra's called for a foul. I mean, I don't know. That may be Drama 131 from Los Angeles in the Golden Globe Awards. I don't know. But now he's at the line to shoot. 8 fouls against Tech now. Muhammad at the line. Shot on the way. Good. Brings it back up to a 5-point lead. 4:21. Mike, now it's getting too close. We got to make everything count from here out.
Got to get defensive stops like they did the final 5 minutes against Multnomah.
And second shot, Muhammad makes them both, so he's made 3 out of 4 here, and now they're back up by 6. And it comes up to Osborne into the front court. Cam has the ball. Cam on the dribble. Muhammad right there with him like a poor relation. Cam drives in, fade away, baseline shot, no. Rebound, put back up. Oh, foul, still tough roll. Would not go, no harm, no foul, they said. No blood, they're not going to blow the whistle. And Parnell let the officials know it. Game kind of getting away from us now. Now they go to Carlson. He wants to drive his way in. Missed the shot. Rebound foul. Still got plenty of time. 3:45 to go. But you got to get a shot here, and a good one in the corner to Shivers. Shivers has it. Shivers gives it over to Guerra. Guerra will bring the ball back out again. 17 on the shot clock. And now we're going to have a whistle. And a hold is going to go, and it'll be a 1-and-1. And the foul is going to go against Muhammad. Mazi Mohammed will pick up the personal foul.
Same exact call that they called against Guerra at the other end of the floor in the last possession. I was surprised, though, the way that things had gone tonight, that the whistle actually blew.
Yeah, that was surprising. Faust comes out. Bauman comes back into the game.
Both of them with 11 rebounds apiece, Bobby. Both Bauman and Faust.
So, Guerra at the line. Shot on the way, good by Jamison. Guerra now in the game, has 6 points. He'll try for 7 here. The lead cut back to 5. He can cut it to 4. 3:33 remaining in this ball game.
Corban has taken 19 more free throws tonight than Oregon Tech.
Yeah. Second shot by Guerra, good again. And it's 64-60. They can't talk about home cooking, can they? I'll tell you. And now here they come back to the front court. On the dribble. Now they get it out to Carlson. Carlson will give it up to Eschek. Eschek wants to drive. Ball will momentarily. That was Mohammed. And they go back to Mohammed. Now they go over to Eschek. Down to 12 on the shot clock. Eschek wants to drive his way in. And a foul is going to be called against Bauman. Calling on Cody Bauman. He had position, I thought, on him. Now that's a new ref. Is he just brand new?
No,
just out of ref school?
He had initial position, but then dropped his step one little second too, and he was a little off balance. And Eschek came in, lowered the shoulder, and as Bauman was still moving, the contact was made. It's a block every time, unfortunately. In that situation.
Well, all right. Eschek at the line, puts it up, shot, no good. Basketball never lies. I couldn't resist that one, Michael.
Hopefully it happens again.
We'll see if Eschek can do it again.
Got to box out defensively here.
Yeah, got to box out. Eschek shooting. And we boxed out. Bauman gets the rebound. He's 12. Give it up. Here we are. We're down 4 with 3:05 to go. Need a bucket here. Doesn't have to be a 3, guys. Just a bucket. Just a bucket. Guerra drives. Goes down low. Wants to put it up. And he's fouled on the play by Anderson. Got him with the body. Anderson, of course, complains. And this will put Guerra at the line to shoot 2. 64-60. Guerra at the line. Sophomore out of Sherwood.
I know he enjoyed going home last week.
Oh.
A lot of the team stayed with their family for New Year's. While we were on the bus.
Okay.
While we were on the bus headed home.
They stayed at Guerra's?
Everybody. There's so many guys from that area. But
Yeah.
It was great. We made it back to Klamath on New Year's Eve at 11:57, so we got to celebrate.
And we saw all sorts of fireworks just getting off the bus. All right, Guerra first shot, good for Jamison, and the lead is back to 3. 2:59 remaining in the game. He can cut it to 1 right here. Mazi Mohammed putting an earful to the official about what the game is all about. And the second one also good. It's a 1-point lead. 64-63. Timeout called by Corban. I'll tell you, Mike Safford, this is a good one. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Clown Falls Honda and Clown Falls Subaru. I've lived here my whole life. Most of our employees have lived here their whole life too. Our sales, service, parts, and body shop teams are all staffed with experienced local folks. You know them, and they know you. Our dealerships are comfortable and not corporate. Comfortable means we're focused on you. I'm Rob, and I'm glad to know you.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
All right, stand by. One possession game here from Danny Miles Court, 64-62. Corban has the lead. They have gone final in Ashland. Trayvon Richmond, a bucket with 6 seconds left, leads Bushnell to a 67-66 win at Southern Oregon. We'll see the Beacons tomorrow night. This is the only game still going on in the Cascade Conference.
Okay, thanks, Mike. Corban will put the ball in play. Eschek gets the ball into Anderson. Anderson on the dribble down to the left sideline. Guarded. Anderson wants to drive, looking to go down low. Now get it to Eschek. Now they go down low again. They're bound against Bauman off the glass and put it in. Went right around Bauman and put it in. Nice shot by Eschek. 66-62, back to a 4-point lead. We need a bucket right here. Guerra with the ball. Eschek right with him. Now Guerra comes in to this side, gives it back to Osborne. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Osborne going clear around the other side. Got to have a good effort here. Faust has the ball. Faust wants to drive, go in, lay it up, roll around. Would not go! And the rebound comes off. Oh my, it hung on the rim and then dropped off. And they come back the other way as we hit the 2-minute mark. They have the ball and a 4-point lead. Definitely we have to have stops the rest of the way. Anderson goes over to Carlson on the right side. Down along the baseline, that should be a travel.
Nope, they're calling it away from the basketball.
Well, how can you call the foul from clear over there when the guy right at the deal, Mike, the guy standing right there didn't blow the whistle? That cannot be. That is horrible. I'm sorry. You're showing up your own guy that didn't call the foul. How can you call the foul when you're the farthest man away? Wow, that's horrible. I'm sorry. Shot good by Eschek. Faust out, back in Potts. Lead back up to 5.
Bauman now playing with 4. Also Shivers with 4.
Eschek will have one more. Next shot, good again, and it's back to a 6-point lead, 68-62. All right, Guerra comes to the front court. Jamison on the dribble. Times are wasting. We have to have buckets, and we need them in the worst way. Jamison goes to the hoop, can't get it. Potts comes in. Foul is called. Foul is going to go against Carlson. And that will send Guerra to the line.
Again, Bobby, my number was 80. Tech gets to 80, they win.
Well, they're not going to get to 80.
Unless we get to overtime.
Yeah, that'd be a long overtime. First shot good by Guerra. Jamison now in the game has 10. He's in double figures there. And he'll have one more. Lead cut back to 5. I just can't get over that call. The guy that's the farthest away blows the whistle. Well, I tell you, the partners in crime, they say, oh. Okay, made them both. Cut the lead to 4, and here comes Corban. Anderson with the ball, gives it up to Eschek. Eschek backs his way in. Eschek still backing his way in. Tosses it back over. Carlson with a 3-ball over and off. No. Rebound Guerra. Clears it off. Get it out ahead. Coming down the far sideline with the ball for Tech. On the dribble is Osborne. Shot for 3. No, it will not go. Carlson grabbed the rebound with one hand and pushed Joey Potts with the other. That might be a foul in my book. And timeout is taken. 68-64 with 1:04 to go. Mike, I tell you, it's got to be perfection now to have a chance to win this game.
That is exactly the case. You got to get a defensive stop, make a basket, get a turnover. We'll break for 30 here on 92.5 KLAD.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
I mean, all I was criticizing is where in the world he's calling the foul from over there.
1:04 left in the contest, 68-64. Corban has lead. Tech's cut it to 2 on a couple of occasions. Osborne hit the heel of the rim on that transition 3 last time, down 4. When you think about it, Bobby, 2 or 3 shots here in the last 5 minutes. Faust had that one rim around and drop out. Shivers had the one rim around and drop out. The 3 right there, that's the difference in this contest.
Yeah, it is. And now the way with the scores we've seen that have come in, Mike, Oregon Tech is, unless they win this game, they've got company they were tied with that are moving by them.
Exactly.
Okay, as we come back in, they'll put the ball in play in front of their bench. They get it into Anderson. Anderson was on the 20 on the shot clock. We're down to a minute. Anderson gets it out over, takes a return pass. Anderson now gets it over. And a long 3 ball on the way, over and off. No, and they get the rebound. Carlson gets the rebound. Now they've got another 20 seconds to go. That's down to 14 on the shot clock. And now way out in top. Dribbling the ball's Anderson. His shot for 3, and that's the dagger right there. They're up 71-64 with 35 to go. Tech comes down in a hurry. Give it up. Now they drive in, lean out, put it back over here to Bauman. Bauman gives it to Guerra. Guerra launches a 3. It is no good. He's fouled on the play, and he will shoot 3.
If that would have went in, that could have been a huge bucket.
Yeah, because it's, they'd get the ball. Well, if he makes all 3 of them, if they makes all 3 of them, it still could be, but you need a steal. No foul and a steal is what you have to have. But he's going to get to shoot 3 times. 71-64. 7-point lead. Oh, you still can only get it to 4, you're right. So Noah Thomas, they will all want to come in. They'll come in after the 3 free throws. He's got the 1. 71. You got Osborne with 18 and you got Guerra with 12. You got 30 points from those 2 guys. They did their job. Next shot, in and out and back in. And it's 71-66. Timeout Oregon Tech. Still have 1 more foul shot to go. So we'll, what? You want to take a break or hold it here, Mike?
We'll take a break.
Take a break.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Clown Falls Honda and Clown Falls Subaru. I've lived here my whole life. Most of our employees have lived here their whole life too. Our sales, service, parts, and body shop teams are all staffed with experienced local folks. You know them and they know you. Our dealerships are comfortable and not corporate. Comfortable means we're focused on you. I'm Rob, and I'm glad to know you.
Surprised them. Jamison Guerra is going to have 1 more free throw coming out of the break. Tech trailing 71-66. Faust and Jensen, Thomas and Osborne join him, and their job to get a steal or a foul right away.
And you can see they're putting foul shooters in too for Corban. They're a good foul shooting team. Okay, 1 more for Guerra right here. Jamison shot good, and it's 71-67, 4-point lead, full court pressure. Full court pressure as they try to get it in bounds, and they want to do something, and Anderson is fouled.
That was 4.9 seconds to get that ball inbounded. Almost a 5-second count, which would have been a huge turnover in this sense.
Anderson, of course, on the season. He hadn't been to the foul line that many times. Coming into this game, he'd only been to the foul line. He was 8 for 11, believe it or not.
With all the times he drives to the basket, surprised he doesn't draw that contact.
Yeah. Shot by Anderson, no good. Now, Bauman comes in. Well, we don't. Okay, there we go. Okay, he'll have one more. Anderson will. And made one of two, so it's now 72 to 67. Timeout taken by Corban. We'll be back.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
23 seconds left. It is a 5-point Corban lead. Tech's job here, get the ball quickly up floor, get a basket, somehow get a steal, make it 3, and you're tied. A lot easier said than done. It looks like Corban going to pick up full court pressure, which Tech struggled with in the first half.
Okay, Bauman gets it into Guerre. Guerre down the far sideline, into the front court. Looking for someone. He's going to drive down inside in trouble in traffic. Gets it in. Shot up and missed on the play by Jensen. And then a foul by Jensen.
Not sure how there was no contact on that.
I mean, Jensen, I thought was fouled. Or whoever, we were blocked out. Was it Jensen that?
It was Jensen, and he got
hammered.
He got hit hard.
And no foul called. And all of a sudden then there was a foul called, but it was putting Eschek at the foul line for Corban. Coach Parnell, I could just read what he said. This is unbelievable. And he made it, 72-67. Not indicative of, I tell you, missed the second one. Rebound cleared off. Tech into the front court, driving down with the ball, tossing up a 3 ball that comes short, try to save it in, and they do, to Guerra for a shot, no good, and that's the ball game. 72-67, Corban gains the victory. And Oregon Tech not very happy with the officials, and I am not either.
Tough one tonight for the Hustlin' Owls, but great effort by the team rallying from 17 down in the second half against a team that most likely is going to be ranked in the top 25 coming at the next ranking period. But for Tech, so many just little plays there that you thought could have came through with a victory as Tech falls tonight here at home by a score of 73-67. That'll do it for our broadcast, but stay tuned. Post-game shows next.